How's it going, everybody? I'm Callie, I'm a dad, and this is CaliDad Taste Test, and I don't know what I'm doing with my beard anymore, man. Serge pointed out how much gray there is in my beard now, and I like symmetry, whatever you want to call it, but also I'm starting to get a lot more gray here. I think I'm dyeing it purple, like a dark purple. When I had hair, I dyed it pink once. It was a whole thing. None of this has anything to do with what we're drinking tonight. I'm drinking some Goses. Goses are sour beer that are a little more salty. I did some research and it's just like, yeah, there's salt in it. Otherwise, it's a sour. We're gonna start off with Henderson Valley Brewing Company. Oh, there you go. The Kimmie, the Yink, and the Holy Gose. I'm sure there's a wonderful story behind that name, but you know, it's got a bear on it, so I had to get it. I noticed there aren't that many Goses, honestly. It's not a very common beer to make. I don't know if it's just way easier to make sours or what. Freaking Martin House cranks out 1 million sours a year. Got a nice light amber color in that one. It's definitely saltier, yeah. I haven't had a Gose in a while. I typically stick with sours. It's not tart. It's got a saltiness to it. Otherwise, it's pretty good. It's not any especially strong flavor profile I'm getting from it beyond sour. This beer was made with sun power, which is good. This is pretty okay. It's like a 7. I'll give it a 7. It's Friday night, so I'm gonna finish this. I've had sours from this brewery before. We got Destihl Key Lime Pie Gose. Vanilla, lactose. This is gonna be a nice creamy beer. I got a new glass because I do want to finish these beers. That's tart. Ooh, it's tart. It's creamy. Ooh, man, that's really tart. We started off with a nice muted-ish sour, and this is like really sour. It's really Gose, whatever you want. You know what I mean. It's like a 7.5. I'll give that a 7.5. I like that more than the other one. Alright, up next we got Fruitlands beer. This is from Modern Times Brewery. They're out in San Diego and Portland. Brewery did this come from? Oh. That's cool. That's real cool. This was brewed in the middle of some stuff. Also, this beer is vegan. A lot of things are vegan. I like things I just eat and drink every day, and it's just like, oh, this is vegan. Okay, like the curry mix I get, the golden curry mix. Somebody was telling me, oh, I found some vegan curry, and then I was like, oh, well, yeah, I love curry. This is the curry mix I get all the time, and they're like, oh yeah, it's that, and I'm like, oh, okay, it's vegan. Anyway, this has passion fruit and guava. Apparently, that's a nice mix of stuff. Frighteningly delicious. We'll see about that. All these have some really crazy foam on them. I don't know if it's because of just the way Goses are brewed or what. I pour my beer properly. I know how to not have foam head, whatever you want to call it. Saying crazy head over and over again doesn't seem right. Pretty decent little tropical flavor. I don't like tropical flavors that much. I'm sure you've noticed. Passion fruit or guava mixed with something are usually pretty good. And this is just both of those. It's a pretty decent flavor, honestly. Again, I'm just not a huge tropical flavor fan. I'll give this a 7. Alright, the last Gose for the evening. Their Gose My Hero from Panther Island Brewing up in Dallas. RIP Taylor Hawkins. This has pink sea salt and pink guava fruit. I love pink sea salt. Has such a better flavor than normal salt, and I put it on rice and stuff whenever I can, which I don't believe that's from the Himalayas, but you know, whatever. Start. It's a strange aftertaste. It's like a salty tropical flavor. Again, I try not to drink stuff I know I'm not gonna like, unless it's for, you know, the meme. I like sour beer, you know, so I'm just like, yeah, let's try this. The saltiness in this one is really strong. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of that. I'll give that like a 6. You know, I've never thought of why I say Leica all the time. Why I can't just be definitive about something. It's just my nature, I guess. I don't know. Something to work on. One of my quirks. My favorite one was actually it was the key lime one. I like that. They did another, Destihl did another one. Hold on. Oh, they did a bunch of wild sours. Jeez. Yeah, that triple berry. That was one I really liked. They do some good sours. They also have another Gose called Here Goes a Nothing. Alright, it's Friday night. I'm gonna play a video game and chill because it's Fiesta and I don't want to go out. I want to completely avoid downtown this weekend. I'm gonna chill. We're gonna chill, and you're gonna follow me on Instagram at CaliDad Taste. I'm not even gonna put my Twitter anymore. I just don't go on Twitter anymore, except to look at wrestling gifs. You know? Yeah, I said gifs. Deal with it.